Chaplaincy everywhere. Recognising World Mental Health Day, we invited chaplaincy and well-being practitioners to gather together, recognising we are better together to support our chaplaincy contexts and offer crucial self-compassion care. It is now great to offer this recording of the webinar as we approach Interfaith Week.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
My name is Keith Simons. I work for the United Synagogue Chesed Committee, which is responsible by the Home Office for chaplaincy for Jewish prisons and hospital chaplaincy as well. I've been involved in the hospital chaplaincy and bereavement counselling for some 30 plus years. And I've found some common threads in helping people to lose any negativity they may have due to life pressures or bereavement of a loved one. I do, however, talk mainly from my experiences as prison chaplain, serving from high security to open prison. So perhaps a little different angle from those previously talking. I have obviously a captive audience, as you'll appreciate. And there are some 87,000 people in establishments throughout the UK, of which about 460 are Jewish. Essentially, in terms of chaplaincy, I look for ways to bolster their self-confidence so they can regain a level of dignity and self-worth, which I attempt, not always successfully, I have to admit, to do by looking for a motivational button that will help them achieve the above. I think it's fair to say that everyone does have this button, we just have to find it. I look and talk to them of their previous work or hobbies, find something they enthuse about it and capitalise on it. Obviously with COVID, things are a bit different. In the past, we've done many things. I use our festivals and periodic exhibitions to include inmates in the organising of various services and exhibitions. And it is amazing how even those who would profess to have no interest in following their religion, they're very much on the periphery, if you like, of our religion, they're still proud to help and assist with exhibitions and services. Perhaps it's because it's something to do away from the humdrum boredom that is prison life. Certainly what is in the inside world we call lockdown, the outside world we call lockdown, but in the inside world we call lock up. But then the need for peer acceptance kicks in and they start involving themselves because they want to. And that is when we look for the hot button and reawaken the interest in achieving dignity and self-respect. I think a prime example last year, not just of chaplaincy, but of interfaith helping each other, was when one prison hosted the Anne Frank exhibition over a 7-day period. Jewish and non-Jewish inmates were pleased to be trained as guides for the week. This was not only a valuable educational lesson for them, raising their status in their own eyes, but it showed them that their perseverance in participating in the project brought rewards to them in terms of morale and respect. The same could be said each year when we run Holocaust Memorial Day services. 2 years ago, 90 inmates came to the service, superbly organised by one non-Jewish inmate and assisted by some 12 others. An excellent example not only of rebuilding your self-worth, but a wonderful working model of multi-faith chaplaincy. Giving a level of responsibility to people makes them feel good, and they do their best to justify the faith you have shown them, even in this day and age and under current circumstances. Using our festivals generally has certainly brought some of my Jewish inmates back to their religion and has helped them in general terms. In conclusion, Jews and non-Jews attend in force, motivated by the need to belong to a socially acceptable gathering. They want to belong. They want respect. That is their motivation and is how I believe chaplaincy, whether religious or secular, can succeed in helping those where many other concepts and ideals fail. But I look forward.
Thank you, David.
other views, etc., to help me in my work. Thank you.
Thank you, Keith. That's so enriching, and thank you for sharing. We're now going to move 120 people into breakout rooms with our keynote speakers and other leaders. This is the first breakout room of 2. Please bear with us for a moment. Thank you.
Yeah. On the first part, there was an element of concern that some of the organisations we deal with may well use, how can I put it, the lockdown methods that are currently being used that are quite severe, that they may well not come back to anything normal, because it's more to their advantage, certainly in terms of prisons, to keep people under lock and key, and they might be using COVID to help them in this aspect. But I think on a happier note, we all decided that, yes, what COVID has done has given us time, in many cases, to reassess our lifestyle, and time to appreciate the time that we've got to go out and about, and sometimes quite, if you like, incidentally, do our job by the people we meet,
yes,
our doctors, things like that. And
Keith,
that's been beneficial.
Thank you so much, Keith. Thank you. Thank you.